All right, welcome. We're live here at Barnesville High School with the junior varsity game between the Barnesville Trojans and the visiting Perham Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets will be in their white jerseys, while the Trojans will be in the purple jerseys as normal. The freshman game is on Magnitude as well. I want to say thanks to Noah for working the camera on that. It is a stream only with no commentary, but we will do the best we can. And I forgot to set my clock, so we will turn our scoreboard on once I set my clock. The first 2 points go to Barnesville. And the first foul goes to Perham. "14-minute halves here in the junior varsity game. So work around the perimeter there on the far side. That's Braden Bredman, number 4. A couple quick passes later, it's Tate Inniger with the shot. It's a little bit off the mark. Bredman grabs the rebound. Once again, we want to say thanks to Midwest Bank and Dean's Bulk Service. There'll be a traveling call, and that'll stop the clock with 12:48 to go. Once again, Midwest Bank and Dean's Bulk Service, proud supporters of the Trojans. We also want to give a shout out to EOT Insurance and United Community Bank with locations in Perham, Dent, and Frazee for bringing you tonight's triple header broadcast of the Trojans and Yellow Jackets live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Barnesville fans, when your boys and your girls team travels to Perham, we'll have that game live for you here on Magnitude Sports as well. And then for all you watching right now, the boys game, when the boys go to Perham, we'll have that game for you as well. So we'll have complete home coverage for Perham and Barnesville, and then Perham's road games to Barnesville and Barnesville's road games to Perham. There we go. That was a mouthful to say, but we got it all out. Isaiah Lehman, I believe is how you say it, had the ball a couple passes ago. Now it's Levi Richter. And with the basket was, let me catch the jersey number. I missed the jersey number there. But we're tied at 2. Number 25s on the JV roster. It was either Colby Schostel or Connor Kostanek. 4-2 lead for Barnesville. Three from the corner, off the back iron, it won't go. Quick pass, and he'll draw the foul. In and out on the first free throw. Once again, general commentary here on the JV game. We'll have our camera person show up for the varsity game, and then I'll be able to focus on all the other aspects of the broadcast for you. 5-2, it's a 3-point advantage now here for Barnesville in the junior varsity game. 3 fouls on Perham now here in the first half. A little 16-footer, a little off the mark, and that whistle will stop the clock with 10:31 to go here in the first half of play. It's 5-2 in favor of Barnesville. Some quick passing. 4 of the 5 players for Perham there touching the ball in about 3 seconds. Nicely done there by the Yellow Jackets. Outside for a 3, no, off the back iron. Offensive rebound though, and that second chance opportunity was partially blocked. Perham will maintain possession. Trying to work it down to the baseline. Now they'll kick it out, and another quick pass, wide open for a 3, he got it. And that ties the game at 5. Isaiah Lehman with the basket. Got it in with about 3.5 seconds on that 5-second count there on the inbounds pass, and then they turn it over. Stops the clock with 9:35 to go here in the first. Once again, broadcast coverage for the Perham Yellow Jackets brought to you by EOT Insurance, as well as United Community Bank in Perham, Dent, and Frazee. Broadcast coverage for the Trojans brought to you by Midwest Bank and Dean's Bulk Service. Stop the clock with 9:10. I forgot to hit the stop button. My bad. I'll catch it up here. Free throw is missed. 9:05 and counting to go here in the first half of play. And another foul, and that is quickly 17 fouls now. Putting the Trojans in the bonus. 8:58 to go, just inside 9 minutes to go in the first half. Underneath, off the glass and in. Nicely done there by Tate Iniger. Corner 3, in and out. Right to the hoop goes Lehman, and I'll tie the game up at 7. 7-7 and a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break as well. We're back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. We're knotted up at 7 apiece here in the JV game between the Yellow Jackets and the Trojans. Yellow Jackets tying it up. Barnesville decided to slow down the momentum there for the Yellow Jackets and talk things over. Once again, the C Squad game or freshman game, whichever you like to refer to it as, is also live on Magnitude Sports. So if you have a son that plays on either the Trojans or the Yellow Jackets C team, we have that game live for you here on Magnitude Sports. You just have to look for the other live feed. I think we have 3 live feeds, or maybe 4 live feeds. No, we have 3 right now. We'll have 4 during the varsity game. That's what it is. For Perham fans, if you have a son on the wrestling team, we have that triangular featuring Perham live on Magnitude as well. Of course, you can go to msportsnet.com/schedule and check out all of the upcoming games. We also have girls hockey for you live tonight on Magnitude. The puck will drop at 7 o'clock between the West Fargo United and the Mandan Braves over on the North Dakota side. That's part of a back-to-back matchup there. 2 home games for West Fargo United, both of them against Mandan. One of them tonight at 7, the other one tomorrow at 1. Basket did not count. It will remain 7-7. So once again, those 2 girls hockey games, one of them at 7 tonight and one of them tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And we'll have both the 7 and the 1 o'clock games live for you here on Magnitude Sports. And then we'll also be in Perham tomorrow for the girls matchup between these same 2 teams here. Yellow Jackets will host the Trojans in girls basketball. Corner 3 is up and in. That gives Perham the lead. Out of the hands, I believe that was Noah Thompson with the basket. 10-7 now in favor of Perham here. Once again, junior varsity basketball for you live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And if there's one thing you can always count on, especially when these 2 teams get together, is they'll make the JV game feel like a varsity game. That'll be a travel. I'll turn it over. It's one of the many reasons I enjoy doing broadcasts featuring these 2 specific teams. 3-pointer rattles in and out, and a defensive board. I'll stop the clock with 5:56 to go. So we have another foul. It's the 4th foul on Barnesville. Pass will come into the backcourt here for Lehman. He'll take a 3, and that's just a little bit off the mark. Rebound by Iniger. passing around the perimeter here. Ends up in the hands of Aaron Baker, number 5. Now Iniger has it. So 1 of 2 free throws makes it a 2-point game at 10-8 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Baker gets the rebound for Barnesville. Driving is Carson Hagan, and my camera tripod was in the way of that particular play. I'm not sure what the whistle was for. Let's look at the scoreboard here, and it was a foul on the Yellow Jackets. Team fouls 9-5, and I had 8-5, so that's where the difference was at. So it was a foul, or wait, no. If it was a foul on the Yellow Jackets, they wouldn't have the ball right now. So that doesn't make sense, but we'll let that one slide. 3-pointer on the way, swish. Jacob Daniels hits the 3. Inside of 4 minutes to go, and another timeout on the floor. So we'll take a timeout as well. We're back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited. We've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
All right, welcome back. 13-8 in favor of Perham here with just inside 4 minutes to go in the first half of the junior varsity game here at Magnitude Sports. The freshman game also live on Magnitude Sports, or C-Team, whatever your terminology is. I think last year they used the term B-Team. So B Squad, B-Team, C-Team, freshman game. Whichever game it is, it's live here on Magnitude Sports. 3 from the far corner, and that puts Perham up 16-8. So they double up here on the Trojans, and Baker has it. Now he'll pass it up top here for Owen Riddle. Johnny Robideau. And loose ball scooped up there by Noah Thompson. And a quick turnover. To the hoop. A little strong. Ball is tipped around and picked up on the baseline here by Perham. Nice patience there by one of the 225s for Perham. Let me look at my scorebook. I might be able to figure out who that is actually from a previous game. I just need to look at a couple notes I made. I honestly can't tell you. Let's see here. That doesn't help. 5'11" and no height. So that's one of the reasons, one of the ways I try and tell the difference there. But there's no height on the other one, so I have no height in inches to compare the two and see who's taller or who's shorter in that case. $16 fouls for Barnesville now as we hit the 2:25 mark of the first period, first half. Top of the key three, twinkles the twine from 19-9. That's the third back-to-back three. It was 10-8, and the Jackets have scored 3 3-pointers to make it 19-8. So we hit 2 minutes to go. That's the 10th foul on Perham, putting the Trojans in double bonus now. And he'll lay it in off the glass. But it's a 13-0 run here for the Yellow Jackets since it was tied 8-8.
Let's go!
56.7 seconds remaining. (21-9). A 13-1 run now. And a travel down at the other end. I'll stop the clock with 48 seconds to go here in the first half. 21-9 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Prior to that 13-1 run, it was a pretty even game back and forth. Here's another steal, and he'll go to the hoop, and he will take it off the glass, and he'll get 2 more points on the board. A 15-1 run here I wasn't paying attention to how much time was on the clock when the run started, but it's been at least 4 or 5 minutes here since the Trojans have scored a basket that was not from the free throw line, and now trying to pickpocket from behind there was Carson Hagen. And either Kostanek or Shashro, because they're both 25, feeling a little bit too comfortable as he kind of slowed his pace on the way to the glass there, and that allowed Hagen to come up from behind and steal it out of his back pocket. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1 at the buzzer. No! That'll bring us to halftime with your score 23. Gotta add 2 more points there. It's actually 23-9, according to the scoreboard in the gym. We'll double check the scoring, and right now the gym is showing 23-9. I think it should be 21-11, but we'll see. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save and Sea stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
United Community Bank.
Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. It's 23-9. We got that score double checked, and we're good to go on that score there in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Once again, halftime of the JV game. I'm presuming that the halftime of the C-team game is what I'm going to call it from here forward, is coming to a conclusion. They're getting ready to start that second half here in a couple of minutes. So if you want to tune into that one, you can. We also have puck drop set for 30 minutes from now for West Fargo United and the Mandan Braves. Girls hockey on the North Dakota side, if that one interests you. And also for the Perham fans watching, we have your triangular with United North Central and the other team with the really long name, Hewitt, and a couple other towns. So I'll just leave it at that. So I sound more professional and less non-professional. Let's put it that way. You can find us online on Twitter at MSportsNet Live, our brand new Instagram, Magnitude Sports, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports, and facebook.com/MSportsNet FB Live. You can like and follow us there. You can even watch a majority of the games on Facebook. We only have one of our channels, which is Channel 4, that doesn't feed the games to Facebook. And it's just a financial issue. We plan to get that fixed in the near future. But you can also go to our website, check out our upcoming schedule. You can see there tomorrow we'll have girls basketball and girls hockey for you. Starting at 12 noon, we'll have the JV game between Perham and Barnesville on the girls' side up in Perham at the Hive. And then we'll see the girls' varsity game probably right around 1:30-ish or so. And then at 1 o'clock tomorrow, you'll see that we'll have the second of the back-to-back home games for West Fargo United against Mandan and girls hockey. And then on January 25th, we take a trip into the southwestern part of Region 1 of North Dakota, and that's the Enderlin Eagles taking on the Maple Valley Raiders in boys basketball. If you are not familiar with the Enderlin Eagles, they are a powerhouse basketball team. You could compare them probably to, I don't know. I'd say Perham is probably a good comparison. Probably some of the stronger teams from out in the cities, like maybe Minneapolis North. That might be another team that you want to compare the Enderlin Eagles to. They got a couple of guys named Hurlbert. They're brothers, and one of them, Joel Hurlbert, is Joel or Joe. Joe is one, and Joel is the older brother. And you got to take the L off, and I can't remember which one is which. But he signed with a Division I school. I believe it was Virginia Tech. So we'll get to see that future Division I college superstar on Monday here on Magnitude Sports. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if you see a dunk or two in that game as well. So be sure to tune in for that one if you're able to. You can dig deeper into that schedule by going to msportsnet.com. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. Once again, your score here at halftime, 23-9 in favor of the Perham Yellow Jackets. Junior varsity basketball, second half coming up after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. It is 23-9 in favor of the Perham Yellow Jackets here as we get ready to start the second half of the junior varsity game. It will be Barnesville basketball to start the second half of play here from Barnesville High School, home of the Trojans. Just a reminder, we'll be at the Hive in Perham tomorrow, 12 noon start for junior varsity. The same two teams on the girls' side. Three-pointer on the way. No, that one's a little bit strong, but an offensive rebound. Couldn't get that one to go in off the glass, and Barnesville will have a chance to chip away at that lead here after they get the defensive board. Up top, it's Braden Bredman. Now, a couple passes later, it goes to Wyatt Suter. And now Robideau. I need to ask if it's Robideau or Robideau, so if I'm getting it wrong, I apologize to my awesome Barnesville fans watching tonight. And you can count on the fact that I'll get it right sooner than later, so. Well, in the first half, we saw a huge, mega amount of fouls for both teams within the first few minutes of the first half, and so far, as we a minute into this one here, we're still clean. We're playing clean basketball this time around. I'm pretty sure a minute into the first half, I think we had 4 fouls between the two teams combined, if memory serves me correctly. And now we have our first foul here, and this one's going on Barnesville. So, once again, broadcast coverage of the Yellow Jackets and Trojans today, brought to you by Midwest Bank, as well as EOT Insurance, Dean's Bulk Service, and United Community Bank in Frazee, Dent, and Perham. Or I should say Perham, Dent, and Frazee, but either way, they're in those 3 locations, I can promise you that. And we certainly appreciate their support, making these broadcasts possible for you to watch free of charge. A lot of people trying to charge subscriptions. Well, we just say, why don't we just get some sponsors and make it free for our viewers? That's been our philosophy behind it. So, and we certainly appreciate our sponsors' support. And if you'd like to hop on board, hop on our team, and sponsor either the Yellow Jackets or the Trojans, if depending on which community you're from, we would be happy to talk with you. We'd love to have you aboard. Three-pointer, no, a little bit off the mark. I'll stop the clock. Jump ball is called, and the possession arrow will favor Perham. corner. I believe that's Richter. Nope, a little strong. Quickly up court here. Barnesville within 10. No. They actually only have 11. I don't know if I double tapped the button or what, but I apologize for that. 11:01 to go here in the second half. Or maybe they had the score wrong at halftime and they put the score back up. One of the two, I don't know. Because that was the score that I had for the Trojans at halftime, and then they never changed it, so I changed it back to 9. And since I don't take official stats in junior varsity, I didn't have a stat book to double check it with, so I just did the best I could. Second foul for the Trojans. Don't forget the varsity game is coming up, scheduled for a 7:30 p.m. tip-off. And let's take a look at the clock. We're at 6:42 now with 10 minutes remaining in the second half of this one. So it looks like we'll be right on track for that 7:30 start time for the varsity game. Off the shoe, out of bounds, and it'll go back to Perham. At 3 on the way. That's a little strong. An offensive rebound underneath that doesn't go as well. And the second half is cruising in comparison to the first half. There's been very little fouls. There's also been very little points in the second half so far. (21-9) was our official halftime score. And depending on if I can't recall if Barnesville's made a shot here in the second half, but if they have, then you take away the first half and this game is tied at 2-2. Unless it was a scoring error like I originally was commenting on earlier, and a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Dean's Bulk Service is your convenient stop on the way to the lake. Whether you're looking for snacks, drinks, fresh rolls, bait, ice, or a clean restroom, you are able to find it all inside our friendly facilities. The Barnesville and Save & See stores are proud to fly the Arco gasoline brand. Dean's Bulk Service also celebrates 50 years of great service of propane, fuel, oil, and lubricants. We are always ready to deliver. Dean's Bulk Service is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics and wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. 23-11 with 8:53 remaining here in the second half of this one. Junior varsity basketball live for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The C-Team game over in the other gym is also live here on Magnitude Sports this evening. And we also have the wrestling triangular in Perham that is live on Magnitude Sports this evening. And just about to go live here in about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, we'll have girls hockey for you from the West Fargo Sports Arena between West Fargo United and Mandan Braves. We saw the Mandan Braves on Magnitude a couple weeks ago against Fargo Davies. They would score first to take a 1-0 lead, which probably surprised a few people who follow girls hockey on the North Dakota side. And they would hang on to that lead going into the third period before Fargo Davies would finally strike back. And I think they got 3 goals and ended up in that third period and ended up winning 3-1, if memory serves me correctly. Which is more scoring than we've seen in this whole entire second half so far. You see more scoring in a hockey game than you've seen in the second half of this basketball game. This might actually be a record for the lowest scoring half of basketball. Not only on Magnitude, but probably on a lot of other stations too. All but 4 of the points that are showing on the scoreboard right now were scored in the first half. It is a 2-2 game if you take away the first half. And Barnesville right now probably wishing they could take away that first half, because at one point, Perham went on a 15-1 run after the game was tied at 8-8 to take a 21-9 lead. And now you can see that it's 23-11. $7:33 to go. We'll keep our clock stopped for a moment. That three's a little bit off the mark. And neither team can get a bucket to fall here in this second half. I'll stop the clock with 7 minutes and 13 seconds to go here. And a whistle, and that would have been a point. Tipped as it goes out of bounds. They'll stay with Perham. That is the 4th team foul now for Barnesville. Down to 6:54 now as that momentarily inbounds pass took 1 second off the clock. And now we'll see if we can actually take a few more seconds off the clock, and we will. The question is, can one of these teams score? And well, it's not going to happen prior to that whistle. 6:46 to go. Once again, if you're just joining us, our halftime score was 21-9. And you can see now that we've played almost 8 minutes of this second half, and each team has scored 2.
It is clean, don't worry. Yeah, it's clean. It's clean.
And that one rattles in and out, and I don't know, like, if it's some sort of evil magic trick that somebody has done somewhere in the country to make these hoops like closed, like roads closed. You cannot score. The final score will be basically the halftime score. We'll see if that changes, and it does. I've never been so excited to see a free throw go in before. Nice job there by Zach Bredman to keep the dribble alive as he fell to his knees and missed shot, offensive rebound. Now Bredman has it again. And trying to drive baseline there is Andrew Peterson. And there's the shot, and it's from Bredman. And it's a three-pointer to make it 24-14. And the Barnesville Trojans are within 10 with 6:10 and counting to go here in the second half. Corner three on the way. No, that one's off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Some quick passing around the perimeter. Near side to far side in a matter of moments. That's the style of basketball most basketball fans like to see. Quick passing, quick ball movement, and a quick pace. Especially if you can score some buckets like he did right there. Three-pointer from the corner for Josh Peterson. 27-14, and now all of a sudden, the baskets are open. That one's a little bit off the mark. Had I known that no baskets were going to be scored, I would have filled out my scorebook for the varsity for the varsity match. That's the 5th team foul now for Barnesville. Looks like we'll have another foul here. I believe it's on Barnesville, and it is. All right, so I got some notes written down. I got my 10 starters for varsity circled in my scorebook. It's one less thing I got to do between games. Going to the free throw line here. It's looking at the wrong roster there. That is Soren Anderson, a 6'3" sophomore guard. And he'll make the free throw to make it 31-16. 4:12 remaining in this basketball game. And he'll make the second one. Quick inbounds pass, and 32-16. The Jackets on that free throw double up here on the Trojans. And once again, Trojans wishing you could eliminate the first half from that scoreboard, and it'd be a lot less of a deficit for them to try and overcome. They'll turn it over. Quick pass across the paint is intercepted and brought back the other way there by, I believe that's Bredman on the far side. Basket's up and in. Levi Richter Jr. at the free throw line for the Yellow Jackets, and he'll put the first one through. 33-18 is our score now. Once again, junior varsity basketball brought to you by Midwest Bank and Dean's Bulk Service in Barnesville, as well as EOT Insurance and United Community Bank in Perham. United Community Bank also with locations in Frazee and Dent. And if you've been watching, you saw the commercial there for United Community Bank. Ryan Rusted is in the commercial, and that happens to be also the name of let me double check the roster. I'm pretty sure I saw that name on here, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, Ryan Rusted, number 23, plays varsity for Barnesville. So that when I saw that commercial and I saw the roster, I was kind of thrown off a little bit there momentarily. So Ryan, if you're watching, sorry to put you in the spotlight there for a moment. But if it makes you feel any better, I also put the other Ryan in the spotlight for this exact same amount of time. 34-20 is our score. And we'll start our clock. Thought I hit the start button. Three minutes to go exactly now. And a whistle and a carry and a turnover. That'll allow our clock to catch up. 2:54 is where we're sitting at right now. So now we're just about 4 seconds off. Now stop the clock with 2:18 to go. And the second one goes in as well. 34-22. Still down 12, but now that the Trojans have finally gotten that one off the front side of their score, the deficit doesn't look quite as bad. It's all about appearances. In most cases, anyway. 90 seconds to go here in the second half. We're at 7 o'clock, so we'll see if they start that varsity game a little early or not. I would suspect it wouldn't be any sooner than 7:25, assuming that this game finishes up in the next minute and 12 seconds. And it will not, because that whistle will stop the clock. Perham has played 2 more games than Barnesville has so far this season. So it's a 10-point lead now. See if the Trojans can trim it to single digits here. As we get 55 seconds remaining. I'll stop the clock with 53.2.
Get up! Deny the ball! Deny! Deny the whole way!
Tees it up for a three. No, too strong. Defensive board. Barnesville will take control. 40 seconds to go. Driving the baseline. Offensive rebound off the glass. It's an 8-point basketball game. Once again, no shot clock, so Perham can dribble this one out if they choose to do so. One last shot, and it's up and in, and a timeout. 5.9 seconds to go. We'll call it 6 even. We'll take a timeout as well. Come back with the conclusion in 30 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. 34-28. It's a 6-point advantage for Perham. They have the ball with 5.9 seconds remaining here. And Barnesville put on a press, and they will not foul, and that will end it. 34-28 in favor of Perham in the JV game.
The bathrooms are in the lobby. And remember, for everyone's safety, masks must be worn at all times.
Remember, if you didn't get to catch this game live, it'll be available for a 24-hour replay at your convenience, probably within about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one here. We're going to go off the air, and then we'll get things reset for the varsity game and be back in about maybe 10 minutes or so with the varsity game. Once again, your final score in JV, Perham 34, Barnesville 28. I'll wrap it up for us on this one. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with varsity here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.